Not a lot to say. Obviously, a disappointing outcome for us. Just got done telling the team basically, one thing about football, you typically get what you deserve. And we certainly didn't play well enough to expect to win tonight, basically in any category. So disappointing. Just nothing really clicked for us. Nothing really looked great. And, so we'll turn the page, and really all we can worry about right now is the next two games. That's kind of where it's at. We'll try to regroup during the bye week, but just a disappointing night.
Kirk, is there one area that was more disappointing than the other area?
No, it's the other thing I told the team. It's a team loss, and it is all the way. And to me, in a nutshell, they ran the ball extremely effectively, and we didn't. And, so that really, I think, played into the way they want to play. Look at last week's game. They one thing that jumped out at me right off the bat, Nebraska had the ball 3 plays offensively in the first quarter. So that means the other team had the ball the majority of the time. And we suffered from that a little bit tonight. They really did a good job controlling the clock, bleeding the clock a little bit. And, so it makes the importance of every possession a little bit more important. And, so we didn't have a lot of opportunities there. But, again, we didn't do anything really well enough in any area to expect to win tonight.
Anything you can say about Brendan Sullivan's injury, and then also before the injury, a couple turnovers there. What went wrong with him, even when he was healthy?
Yeah, I mean, both teams did a poor job of, protecting the football. And, that could have been helpful for us if we had done a better job, needless to say. That's usually the biggest factor in any game. So, that part's not good. But I think it all goes back to the run game, stopping the run and not getting our run game going. Regarding Brandon, he's got an ankle sprain, so hopefully, we'll know more next week, but hopefully not too bad.
A lot of people are going to talk about getting to a fifth-string quarterback. How these things happen, but how would you characterize, could have had Brendan out there for those last quarter and a half versus Jackson? How limited is he, what he can do in terms of playbook?
Jackson? Yeah, he's done a heck of a job. I mean, because to your point, he got to run the offense in August, but, since the season started, he really has been on the scout team. So, a couple of weeks ago, what's it been, 2 weeks now? It feels like a month, but it's been 2 weeks where he's been in the offense, and you got to give him a lot of credit. I thought he did a really nice job and made a beautiful throw. I think it was on a third down conversion. So, and he didn't seem overwhelmed by things, and, that's a real credit to him there. But, yeah, obviously it limits some things we can do. But, again, it wasn't like we were just knocking it out, prior to that.
What did they do to bottom up your ground game?
Yeah, they're pretty active. You probably saw. I mean, they're blitzing a lot, and that's got us off rhythm. And negative yardage plays, we haven't had many of those, but we had a few tonight. So they kind of took us off our game, off our spot, and we couldn't counter that. So, and then unfortunately, we couldn't do the same to them. Yeah.
Just didn't seem like anything go right here. Do you have any thoughts on just sort of
Nah.
fans here waiting to see the win?
Yeah, I mean, the last time we were here was 15, and that feels like it was like 4 decades ago to me, and it was 4 decades ago the other ones when I was here in the 80s. So, no, it's got nothing to do with the field. We just didn't play well. Nothing about the trip. The trip wasn't that hard, and we've played whatever 4 night games, and we got another one coming. So, there are no excuses at all. We just didn't play well enough. Yeah.
Shortcoming. You usually aren't saying that about these teams. What have you seen gone wrong?
Yeah, just what you just said. And let me backtrack too. I just want to make sure, we didn't play well enough. UCLA did. I want to give them total credit. They played a good football game outside of their turnovers. But they ran harder, blocked harder. I mean, go right down the list and played defense harder. So, it is kind of what it is. But, I can't tell you. But I know this, when you don't tackle, it's hard to play good defense. Yeah, he's got a tissue issue, so, we'll know more next week, same way. But he tried to go, he went back in, and then just watching him come off the field after that possession, I couldn't imagine him covering on a pass. So, hopefully it's not too bad, and hopefully we'll get him back next ball game.
A couple more, John.
Speaking of injuries, saw Addison not wearing the sling.
Yep.
Reese and Kate, kind of where would you list their guys stand right now with the timing?
We think Addison's got a chance, a realistic chance, wouldn't be next week, but the week after. Kate was able to do some exertion at the end of the week, which is encouraging. So hopefully we'll see what that looks like this week. And Reese is a little bit more gray area, but I mean, hopefully it's improving. We'll see. Yep.
When you say the week after, I assume you mean the week after the bye week?
Correct. Yeah. If we were playing next Saturday, Addison couldn't go, but I think it's realistic. Maybe the week after.
All right, thanks.
Okay. Thank you.